Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are going to take a first look at the Rush FPV Rush Core 7 flight controller, Rush Matrix 30 amps 4-in-1 ESC and the 800mW Rush Tank Mini VTX. The Rush FPV Mini Stack comes with a Rush Matrix 30 amps BL Heelys 32 4-in-1 ESC, the Rush Core 7 flight controller and the Rush Tank Mini VTX. It also comes with screws and standoffs for mounting the stack, a XT30 power plug, a 35 volts 470 microfarad capacitor and different log connection cables. First we take a closer look at the Rush Matrix 30 amps 4-in-1 BL Heely 32 ESC. This mini ESC with 20x20mm M2 mounting holes can handle a constant current of 30 amps and even a peak current of 40 amps, and it's rated up for 3 to 5S batteries. It also can be connected pretty simple via a plug-and-play pin connector to the Rush Core 7 flight controller. According to the motor layout, the battery lead goes out to the left and not to the bottom as in a usual design. And therefore also the motor solder pads are in the front and at the back of this 4-in-1 ESC. Next we take a look at the Rush Core 7 flight controller. This is an F7 flight controller with a soft mounted MPU 6000 gyro. This FC has some solder pad bridges at its underside to change the UART receiver signal pad from RX to TX and also to change the VTX and receiver output power. The VTX bridge probably needs to be bridged to the battery output power in order to use it with a Rush Tank Mini VTX. The Rush Core 7 also comes with a pin connector that goes into the connector of the Rush Matrix 4-in-1 ESC. Next we take a closer look at the Rush Mini VTX before I'm going to connect the Rush Core 7 flight controller to the Rush Matrix ESC. This is a Rush Tank Mini VTX. It supports 48 channels and a maximum output power of 800mW. It comes with a pre-soldered pin connector for the connection with the Rush Core 7 flight controller. It also has two buttons for changing the channel and the output power. But it's also possible to change these options via smart audio. The Rush Tank Mini VTX has an MCX antenna connector, but it doesn't come with an antenna or an antenna pigtail. That's pretty risky because a video transmitter can be damaged when it's powered without a connected antenna. Last but not least, I'm going to show you how to assemble the Rush FC, ESC and VTX to the Rush Mini Stack, and at the end I'm going to tell you my opinion about this mini stack. In order to connect the Rush Core 7 to the Rush Matrix 4-in-1 ESC, we only need to connect the pin connector of the FC to the connector of the ESC. Next we can plug in the Rush Tank Mini VTX with its pin connector into the connector of the Rush Core 7 flight controller. And now we can definitely see that the ESC with its motor layout, the FC with its connectors and the VTX with the antenna connector and channel switches are designed for a stack mount with a battery lead at the left side. If we would like to mount the stack with a battery lead at the back, we probably would block the USB port and the antenna pigtail would lead out to the side as well as the camera and receiver connectors. Now we are getting to my opinion about the Rush Mini Stack. I really like the simple plug-and-play connection without soldering. The connectors are locked in place by a clip and the connection between the FC, ESC and VTX is secured by the stack screws. But I don't like the ESC orientation with the battery lead at the side. And I don't see an option to mount the stack with a battery lead to the back because of the connector layout of the FC and VTX. I'm also missing a VTX antenna or at least an antenna pigtail. But all in all, the Rush Mini Stack is pretty interesting, even for small powerful builds without doing much solder works. What's your opinion about the Rush Mini Stack? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.